What's up, YouTube? If you read my shirt right now, it says champion because I think we might be talking to one. Coming up this weekend, she's gonna be in the Ring of Honor Women's Championship tournament in the first round. We're talking to the prodigy, Rok-C. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I mean, it's been like a year since like the last time we talked. It's been crazy. How's your year been? It's been a while.
It's been crazy. I was like, the last time we were talking, I was stuck in my room. So were you. We couldn't go anywhere. And now I'm in the first round for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship tournament. So that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a crazy sentence to say right there. I was gonna say that again, like last year, like, it was the first month in the pandemic, no one could really go anywhere. But now you can actually like wrestle in front of like full crowd capacity now. So how's it like wrestling in front of fans again?
Oh, it's great. I missed it so much just because like I feel like it's one of the most important parts of like just wrestling. It's just like feeding off of the crowd's energy, and like not having that for a while sucked. But I'm so glad to have the fans back, and like we do meet and greets every now and then too, so it's cool to like be able to interact with the fans again.
Definitely. I want to go ahead and just jump into it. I mean, like you're low-key a part of Ring of Honor right now, and it's pretty amazing to see. And so this weekend is the tournament for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. You're in the first round match, in the first match against Sumie Sakai, a former Ring of Honor World Women's Champion herself. Now, so you're kind of a part of like this re-emerging women's division. What's like the emotions going into such a match of this like magnitude?
It's a lot of different emotions, honestly, just because like how you said, it's like I was like the first match to bring back the women's division, which was crazy, very crazy. And then now I'm wrestling the first Women of Honor champion. So that's like a really big big obstacle, but I'm sure I can do it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can too. I mean, like you're killing a whole bunch of firsts right now. You're the first match back for the women's division. You're facing the first ever women's world champion, and you also got the first ticket of gold too. So how's been the experience of like you, this like partnership between you and Ring of Honor? How'd that unfold?
Oh well, Maria actually reached out to me. She reached out to me. When was it? It was actually during the pandemic. She reached out to me. She asked if she wasn't very like specific, but she just asked if I would like to come over to Ring of Honor for like a few tapings. I went, and yeah, she basically gave me a call after I went for like the Women's Division Wednesdays. She called me, and I'm sure like it's actually public, so you can actually see that call, but she called me and offered me the first ticket to gold, and I don't know if she thought I was gonna say no, like who would say no to that? But yeah, I was like I said, a mix of emotions. Like I cried a little bit, there was like tears. It was just crazy, just because like since I was like a little girl, I always knew that I'd become a wrestler, but I didn't think that I'd have like all these little like full circle moments where it's just like, wait, what? Like I am bringing back the Ring of Honor Women's Division, and like I got the first ticket to gold. Like what? Like it's crazy.
Yeah, imagine that conversation went like she offers you to take it to gold, and you're like, nah, I'm good. I'm
like, nah, good.
I don't. Who wants to be on television for the title? Not me. No.
Right.
Going into the tournament, I gotta ask you some hard-hitting questions. There's a lot of new blood coming into this tournament, like Trish Adora, Alice Garcia, and then there's also like some, mainstays of Ring of Honor like Mandy Leon and Angelina Love. Who do you think's the biggest threat in the tournament, and who's the weakest link in the tournament?
I don't know about weakest link. I honestly feel like every single woman in this tournament is like has like the biggest strengths of their own. So I know like any woman that I get in there with like is gonna be tough, but I'm a prodigy. Toughest, honestly, I have to say Angelina and Mandy, just because like so much respect for them, because they like, especially Angelina Love, like she is Ring of Honor vet. She has done so much, but Mandy and Angelina don't like to do things the right way, and they don't like to do things clean. And so I know for a fact that if I were to get in the ring with one of them, I don't know how that would go, just because I know I'd have to be like looking behind my back a lot, if that makes sense. So probably then.
Do you think like you might need someone in your corner, or you can just take them 2-on-1?
No, I definitely don't need someone in my corner. But I know that it would just be like a little bit of a completely tougher match just because of that reason.
Of course. And like also the Ring of Honor like division, the whole entire roster, it's always been like very male dominant for like most of its career or most of its existence. So what's like been the reaction seeing like fresh faces of like women actually coming into the entire promotion? Because there, even when there was a women's division, it wasn't necessarily the biggest division in the world. So like what's been the reaction of all the other like male correspondents in Ring of Honor?
They're all super supportive. Like, even like while we're there, they're super like helpful with just everyone in general there. Like, I feel like it's really important to, you know, not walk into a new promotion and feel like you're like walking on eggshells. But there, like everybody's just like, oh, like welcome to the family, which is really cool. Especially like all of the male wrestlers that work there too. But yeah, it's honestly, it's like really exciting. Like just everything is just it gets it like makes me feel like butterflies in my stomach because it's just like I don't know. I feel like I couldn't have been like at a better spot in my career right now. You know.
Oh yeah, I mean like you're in Ring of Honor for the championship in this giant tournament. The whole division's coming back. Like I don't really think it can get better than that unless, you know, like you win the championship. So like let's say we come down to the finals, right? Is you obviously, and then who do you want to see across the ring from you? Who do you want to face in the finals if you get to there, which you probably will?
Whew. That's hard. There's so many like really good women in this tournament. Nicole Savoy is one of them. I don't know. I've only wrestled her once, and I would love to get in the ring with her again. Just because she probably was one of like my toughest opponents that I've had. So maybe her. But I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll end up in the finals with Sumie.
Hey, it's possible. You never know what can happen.
That's possible now that I think about it. It's probably not possible, but
I think you eliminate her first, and then she kind of just be out. But like, you never know. Anything can happen in wrestling.
You never know.
It's possible. It's possible. But all right, so let's say like it's you versus Sumie or you versus Nicole, and you beat them. Obviously, you become the champion. Now you're the Ring of Honor World Women's Champion. Who are 3 people you want to defend the championship against in Ring of Honor, or maybe some outsiders?
Let's see. I think Quinn McKay is awesome. I feel like everybody kind of just has like, they kind of just see her as like this interviewer. But I feel like Quinn has like so much passion for wrestling and like so much passion to be a wrestler that she like completely respects everything like that comes with becoming a wrestler. And like, as much as everybody has said like, oh, like, you know, she needs to stay in the back, she's just an interviewer or whatnot, like I truly feel like she can become something like way more than that. So I don't know, like hopefully she's in the tournament, one. And second, who knows, maybe I'll end up defending the championship against her. I'm sorry, she won't be able to become Ring of Honor Women's World Champion yet, but eventually maybe.
Are there 2 other people as well, or is it just Quinn McKay? That's like the one you want to face.
Quinn McKay, yeah. I've never wrestled Sienna, and I think that she is like the bomb.
Yeah.
But I'd love to step in the ring with her. Maybe for the Ring of Honor World Championship, I don't know. Women's World Championship. But who else? Let me think. I'm trying to think of like women that I've never stepped in the ring with because I don't know. I feel like there's not too many.
Yeah, there's so much talent out there. You just gotta face everybody.
I know. I mean, I'd love to step in the ring with Deanna again. Who knows?
That's a dream match. That's a dream match.
Both belts, the Impact Knockouts Championship and the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship.
Hey, I mean, like that sounds like some pay-per-view quality wrestling right there. Like I'd pay to watch. I think a lot of people would, honestly. Going into like your fandom of wrestling, it seemed like you were a really big AJ Lee fan growing up. Since like you're now like a a big name in business, you a megastar now. Have you ever got the opportunity to actually meet her in person or maybe through social media?
Well, I met her when I was like 12 or something, and it's funny because I actually told her that I was going to become a wrestler, and she was super like, oh yeah, like yes you will, and which was super like inspirational for me. But I've actually never like met her or like talked to her again after that. But I think it'd be really cool just to like for her to see everything that I've done up until now. Since I actually told her that I wanted to become a wrestler. So I don't know. I think she's been a very like big, I mean, obviously she's been a super big inspiration to me, but I feel like a lot of what I've done in wrestling, like there's little bits of like AJ in there.
No, definitely. I can definitely see that. But also on top of like just AJ Lee, has there been any other wrestler that's like reached out to you like since like you now have like a name value in the business that you weren't sure that like, oh, I didn't realize this person knew me. Like I didn't know The Rock knew who I was. Like has anyone actually ever like reached out to you that you're just surprised by?
Well, I do remember that Paige made a tweet like when I won the Reality of Wrestling Diamonds Division Championship. I made a tweet and she kind of like retweeted it, which was pretty cool because I was like, what? And I did tag her in it either, so I was like, she knows who I am. Cool. She was one of the people that I was also very inspired by when I was younger, just because she started off very young, and I was like, oh, wow, like it's possible. I could do it too. And that's kind of like what I'm trying to do with like the prodigy, is basically like anybody can be a prodigy,
No, definitely. I can see that because like you guys both started at such a young age and then became like these champions. So like, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing to see.
Yeah.
My last thing I want to talk about is like you seem like a very goal-oriented person. I don't think you become 19 years old and join Ring of Honor and possibly win a championship if you don't have goals in life. Is the goal right now to secure a spot on the Ring of Honor roster, or is it this maybe just a launching pad to a bigger stage? And overall, like what's your second half goal of like 2021?
Well, I definitely feel like there's so much more that I have to offer to wrestling, of course. So I know that when I win the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship, it's just like another step towards me becoming everything I've ever wanted to be. And so I love Ring of Honor right now. I think like it's so much fun. Maria is amazing. I love working with her. She's not just like wrestling boss, but she's also like a mom. Like, so I think it's so cool just to like have her there, especially I feel like it's so important for women to be able to have like a woman figure, especially in wrestling, because it's like how you said earlier, it's super male dominated. So to have like a woman like Maria, in which she's super uplifting and super great. So I don't know. I definitely do want to secure my spot on Ring of Honor, but first I'm just focused on winning that championship.
Well, I'm sure it's gonna happen. So where can people find you on social media before like this big match happens, where you obviously will get into the second round?
So my Instagram is _Rok-C, ROKC. My Twitter is the Rok-C _, and my Facebook is the real Rok-C.
There you go. Well, there you guys have it. So this weekend, make sure to watch Ring of Honor because she's gonna be taking on Sumie Sakai, where we all know she's gonna win and she's gonna go to the second round if it's whoever is gonna be. So make sure you watch Ring of Honor, make sure you watch Rok-C, and make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe. And we out.
We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze.